to another awesome episode of Voice of Leadership brought to you by Bookalooza, where we chat with incredible leaders making waves in our world. Today, I'm super excited to introduce Mrs. Usha Sharma, whose illustrious career in education spans over 34 years. Her journey has been a mosaic of innovation marked by her specialization in a multidisciplinary approach to education, her adeptness in weaving storytelling into lesson plans, and her vigilant advocacy for gender sensitization within school management. Right now, she is the principal, or we can say she's a big boss at L.K International School Ghaziabad, leading the way with her awesome leadership skills, combining stellar communication, strategic planning, and a compassionate ethos that nurtures both minds and hearts. Get ready to soak in some wisdom from her journey. So, first of all, ma'am, I welcome you with a big heart in our space, and we are
Thank you,
so
Sam.
excited that we are having a chit chat with you. So let's start. Okay, my first question for you is: if you could describe your leadership style in 3 words, what would it be?
Yes, leadership is a very vast thing. It's a big word. But
Yeah.
being a principal, I always consider myself as the head teacher, because
Mhm.
learning never stops. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I have to describe my way of dealing with my staff, students, parents, and all the people around me, I would say that I'm quite collaborative and I would say empowering,
Mhm.
and sometimes I would say, most of the time, I would say as a visionary, to be result oriented,
Yeah.
not make that is the alphabetical things, no, or the
Mhm.
numerological things कि बच्चे के कितने scores आए. The scores
Right.
are that how you make them a better, life skilled human being.
Right.
So education is all that about.
Yeah. In sync with you. Okay. What does your morning routine look like?
Morning routine in winters, if you're asking, uh, then if in summers it is 5:30, then in summer winters it is 6:30,
Oh
and
God.
in summers if you wake up with the string of the alarm clock, in winters you say 10 minutes more, 10 minutes more. And then, it's so with everyone. Principals are also the same blood and bone human beings. So it's a little creepy in winters. And
Yeah.
then my first thing when I get out of the bed, off my bed, is before getting off, I pay gratitude to God for the new life He's given me to live again as I'm able to see the morning rise again
Right.
and given me an opportunity to work again. So, keeping that in mind, I step down the bed. Then being an army personal's daughter, it is in my nature that I first correct my bed, put my pillows on place, and
Right.
then I take my medicine, empty stomach, thyroid, and
Thyroid.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And after that, I move on to freshen myself. Out after that, I open the doors of my house, go to the east side, bow to the sun, and then I go to the temple of my mandir of my house. I wake up my Laddu Gopalji,
Oh wow.
just as I used to woke up my small kids when they were very small. I love
Mhm.
him, make him
Right.
sit, go to the kitchen, make a good cup of tea for myself and milk for my laddu. And
Okay.
then I give him milk and I have my sip of tea all alone in the house. Everybody is sleeping. And while I'm having my tea all alone, I have in my minds what are the targets of the day. After having tea, I go to my wardrobe, I put away my clothes that are to be worn, and then I go to the kitchen, make something very quick and short for myself only, as there's a maid cook at home who comes late, so handles everything afterwards. So I
Okay.
take my fruit or my snack, what I have to carry to my school, although there is a pantry in the school still, as old age is creeping, so we have to be health conscious. So I
Right.
take it from my home. And then I go for freshening up, take my bath, put on my clothes, take my medicines required for the day, if any, and then I move on to my school. That's the
Wow.
morning. And after
Okay.
that, when I'm having my breakfast in the school, I make a call to my husband in between and my children on the WhatsApp, and that is how I move on.
Okay. So I mean 6:30 in the morning. I mean you are giving me polar vibes. I mean it's very difficult.
If you are in the field of education, the
Yeah.
misery is that when you are 3.5 or 2.5, your parents put you into the school, and all through your lifetime, you are in the school, you know. So, being a teacher, it's very difficult to wake up every time. The whole life goes on like that only. So,
Mm.
it's not that difficult for us people, you know. We get into
Mm.
the habit of it. On
Wow.
even on Sundays, our eyes open on the right time, then the body aches, you know, to get up.
Mm. Okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
A really difficult question, you know. But I believe being a superpower, आपने वो serial देखा था शक्तिमान?
Oh, देखो
Oh, that was lovely, you know. तो एवेंजर्स तो नहीं, एवेंजर्स तो नहीं, बट शक्तिमान इंडियन कैरेक्टर में बनना चाहूंगी.
Wow.
तो because that was very nice character. He could
Okay.
feel, he could empathize with the suffering of the people, and he
Right.
could be quickly on the place and give a solution. And जो स्पीड थी, जो थ्रिल थी, जो उसके तरीका था ना, आई लव दैट. तो बस
So
बनना चाहूंगी तो
you would be just playing the role of Shaktiman, or you would also be wearing his costumes also.
oh no, never, never. No costume, only the style I would like to have it.
Okay. Okay. If you could only speak in emojis for a day, how would you communicate your deepest thoughts?
Well, you ask me the thoughts, then I'll express.
Okay. Which emoji shows hunger best?
Hunger, putting your both hands on your tummy. Oh, sorry, I don't have to speak. Okay,
You
so
don't
I
have
would say like
to
this.
express. Okay. How do you express excitement using emojis? Oh. What emojis would you use to say you are sleepy without that zzz? Okay. Which emojis would hint at a secret crush?
Very tricky question, ma'am.
Heart or
um,
hide
of
face?
course.
Okay.
Oh, it's like
That's
this.
yeah. Okay. What's your favorite song?
You know, basically, from my childhood, I've been a good singer. I'm praising myself for that. And there are many favorites, but I believe we should keep on upgrading ourselves with the ages, you know. These
Mm-hmm.
days, I'm listening to Jagjit Singh
Okay.
and Shreya Ghoshal.
Okay.
Okay, now all the old is good, but still really good lyrics of Shreya. And
Okay.
favorite these days is तू झील खामोशियों की शब्दों का
Can,
मैं शहर हूँ.
can you sing a little bit? Yes.
ये आईना है या तू है, जो रोज मुझको संवारे, क्यों सोचने लगी हूँ मैं हूँ. It is something like that. I listen more, and one I'm listening these days is Jagjit Singh,
Uh-huh.
and he is a great personality, you know. उसकी तो बात ही अलग.
You so it seems like you like very meaningful lyrics, like, so
You know,
very
I
deep.
think we are born to spread love
Uh,
and respectfulness to our relations. So, being an emotional person and a good human being, I think we should move towards such things only. I just don't like loud music. I
mhm.
always like ghazals or soft music.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
You are into my deep character. Uh, well,
Because your character looks very interesting.
well, Sarfarosh, Amir
Okay.
Khan, and Sonali Bendre. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Could you name
that too
your
because of that
okay?
song, you know, होश वालों को खबर क्या.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard that song.
yeah,
It was,
that's very
I think,
nice.
very old in 90s, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Could you name your favorite three principal colleagues?
Well, there are many, but close to my heart is Rekha. She's principal of RKJIT, and
Okay.
then Shilpa Tyagi, Mahindra Public School, Babita Chaudhary, Delhi Public School, Monica Sharma, Radhakrishna Public School, many more. And one more, Lisa Roy, recently met her. She is
Mhm.
also somewhere in Greater Noida.
Okay. What's the best compliment you have ever received?
As you said when you met me, that you're feeling very comfortable with me, having a
Okay.
good vibe, positive.
Ah.
So people often say that they forget their pains and ailments and their problems. When they sit with me and talk to me, they get solutions. And I hope this makes my life a success, you know.
Wow, ma'am. Ma'am, you are such a soothing personality. Like, I'm impressed. Okay. What's an insult? What's an insult you have received, but you are proud of that insult?
Insult. You know, when, as I told you, I'm an army personal's daughter. So it so happened when I was in seventh standard that my father got transferred to Bangalore, South Bangalore, and we got admitted there. So we had a
Mhm.
transfer from Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh to Bangalore. So the North Indians, they are not good at English.
Hmm.
But the South Indians, their children, right from their childhood, they either the mother tongue or English they are speaking.
Right.
So when we went there, uh, we felt that we knew English so much,
Mm-hmm.
but there we were odd one out, and nobody was ready to make friends with us. And very बहुत जद्दोजहद के बाद I got one or two friends, those who had pity on me कि चलो ये क्लास में है चुप रहती है कुछ बोल नहीं पाती है तो बोल तो हम इसलिए नहीं पाते थे कि एक्सप्रेशन नहीं था ठीक है ना इंग्लिश इतनी स्पोकन नहीं थी so that
Mm-hmm.
was very insulting, you know. Teacher used to ask something, we used to answer something else. लड़कियां मुंह दबा के हंस के चली जाती थी. So that made us cry a lot there. Then we, all the three brothers sisters, told our father about it. My father was only a high school person, and but at that time also he used to write stories in English, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
he said कि ये कोई बड़ी चीज नहीं है. Gradually you can do it. और
Mm-hmm.
आप यकीन नहीं मानोगे कि एवरी डे I was in 7th, my brother was in 9th, my sister was in 10th class, and he used to set translation for us. He taught us tenses, all the three, like a teacher. और वो उन्होंने हमें ट्रांसलेशन देना शुरू किया and started talking with us in English at home also. And 1 minute शो जो होता है ना कि 1 मिनट आपको बोलना है किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर वो कराया उन्होंने हमें और within 3 months he prepared us well for to speak in English and that was a turning point that insult
Mm-hmm.
in my life and my father felt कि बहुत मुश्किल है बच्चों के लिए साउथ में सरवाइव करना although उस 1 साल में बहुत अच्छा इम्प्रूवमेंट आया पर किसी ने कभी तारीफ नहीं की वहां पर
Mm-hmm.
हमेशा हम दबे ही रहे but when my father got transferred back to North India Meerut and I got admitted in 8th class over here so अंधों में काड़ा राजा हुई मैं आकर यहाँ पर but yes I'm telling you and
Seriously?
that was again a turning point because so much of praise, so much of encouragement, so much of inspiration people got from us that we used to speak such good English. So that
Yeah,
insult that was in 7th class, I'm proud. I got that insult that changed my life.
absolutely. So there are some incidents and moments in our life which actually act as a turning point. So maybe some point of time they may be bad initially, but at the other point they may be very
Yes.
full of zeal and
Lots of
enthusiasm.
suffering.
Yeah.
वही बात है ना मैम तब के ही सोना बनता है ना
Ah, absolutely.
so that is important.
Mhm. If you could add one subject to the curriculum, what would it be?
Mm, आप what's your age?
Why?
Just in 30s or 20s?
30s, 30s.
ओके ओके तो मम्मा हमेशा कहती होंगी "अ, कुछ तो बना ले कभी तो फटे हुए को सिल ले ठीक है और कभी तो अपना रूम अरेंज कर लो अरे बैंक का काम तो कर लो कुछ तो कहती होंगी ना ऐसे जो कि
Right.
आपको लगता होगा कि, अरे ये तो नहीं आता हाउ विल आई
Yeah.
मेक
अभी तक बोलती हैं आफ्टर मैरिज आल्सो.
हाँ 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 तो अगर कोई सब्जेक्ट ऐड मैं करना चाहूंगी ना इंस्टेंटली बच्चों के लिए और मैं करती भी हूँ अपने स्कूल में तो
ओके.
मेक सेल्फ डिपेंडेंट मेक योरसेल्फ सेल्फ डिपेंडेंट फाइन उसमें छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं जो आपने पूछा है कि ऐड करना चाहोगे पर मैं ऐड कर चुकी हूँ इन चीजों को स्कूल में और डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स के थ्रू ही ऐड किया है इस कोर्स को जैसे
ओके.
कि घर पे कोई नहीं है आपको भूख लगी है तो फ्लेमलेस कुकिंग ओके so my children right from first class know how to fill their tummy okay and cook एंड फेस्टिवल्स पे कोई स्वीट्स वगैरह बनाना और स्टिच योर क्लोथ्स कहीं पर अगर खराब हो गया है तो बटनिंग जिपिंग एंड हाउ टू कॉम्ब योर हेयर स्टाइल योरसेल्फ लुक प्रिटियर एंड छोटे छोटे गैजेट्स जो घर में खराब हो जाते हैं इलेक्ट्रिकल चीजें उनमें कैसे प्रिकॉशन लेनी चाहिए कैसे रखना चाहिए और all a mixture of all these things na? How to fill a check how to save money, how to make the budget of the house, all these little things.
वाओ.
So we are doing that. How to make your own timetable also, including your entertainment, everything, family time. So these are the small skill sets we are teaching to the students through educating them.
Okay. That's super interesting. I mean, it's really, the need of the hour because these days, what I can see, including me also, like most of us, like, spend a lot of time watching reels and, surfing internet. That's it. Even if we don't have our own work, official work. So we do all these things. We never think like, we have to do so many pretty, home chores or something like that. So we never think of like that. So, but if we
बस
start, we
students
are
को
dependent on maids. Yeah.
बस यही होता है अपना वार्डरोब संभालना सीख जाइए आप
Right,
right?
right.
Categorizing things, putting, there's a formula, in life. Everything should have a proper place to be kept, and everything should be kept on the proper place.
Hmm.
So that systematization, if you have, then you are away from many problems.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely try this. And I think
I'm telling you.
because your father was also from army, so I think that must be having some influence on your personality. I mean, a
No,
different
no,
out.
no, 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 no. In this area, what quote I have given you, keeping things on proper place and a proper place for all the things, fine. This I have learned from my husband. Uh,
Okay.
ओके दिस इज पोस्ट मैरिज लर्निंग बिफोर
Uh-huh.
दैट तो थोड़ा भी हम काम घर पे कर देते थे तो पापा को ये लगता था कि मेरी परी ने अरे बर्तन साफ कर दिए और बेडिंग ठीक कर दी तो ही यूज टू बूस्ट अस अ लॉट फाइन
Uh-huh.
लेकिन ये जो माइक्रो मैनेजमेंट सीखा
Right.
वो मैंने अपनी फैमिली में अपने हस्बैंड से ही सीखा ही इज सुपर इन दैट
Awesome. Okay. Okay. If you could master any skill instantly, what would it be?
मास्टर सम स्किल
Hmm.
मैम आई बिलीव टेक से भी थोड़ा कम हूँ मैं
Okay.
आजकल के ज़माने के हिसाब से,
Okay.
वहाँ इम्प्रूव करना चाहूँगी अपने आप को।
Okay.
ऑल्दो जब
Great.
भी फ़ोन हाथ में उठाते हैं तो घर वाले ये कहते हैं ये तो हमेशा फ़ोन में लगे रहते हैं। ठीक है ना? चाहे उसी वक़्त उठाया हो, ठीक?
Seriously.
बट इतना तो है कि जो है अ, जितना ज़रूरी है अपने प्रोफ़ेशन से रिलेटेड डूइंग दैट बट कई
Hmm.
बार डिपेंडेंस हो जाता है दूसरों के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा, तो वहाँ मैं साइलेंटली लर्न करना चाह रही हूँ और कर रही हूँ, अपग्रेड करना अपने आप
Okay. That's nice. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be?
को। वेल इन आई थिंक दैट वुड बी झांसी की रानी,
Okay.
द फर्स्ट फ्रीडम फाइटर ऑफ नेशन
Hmm.
और क्रांतिकारी तो थी, बट उसमें आप ये देखो कि बीइंग गर्ल शी वाज सुपर्ब और अगर लिटरेचर को देखो तो कितनी एजुकेटेड थी उसमें वो
Hmm.
और
Right.
जब उसकी फैमिली रन करने की बारी आई तो वो उसने बहुत अच्छे से किया और
Right.
स्वाभिमान बहुत था, सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट बहुत थी और ऑल मतलब एक बीइंग अ लेडी शी वाज अ पैकेज ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ एंड विगर एंड पैशन एंड enthusiasm.
Right.
I would like to dine with
Okay. Okay. Cool. What's the most creative thing you have ever done?
her. Every woman does it, giving birth to good children, and then transforming them into good human beings. That is the most creative things altogether. I'm having three kids. Two are twins, my
Oh wow.
sons, and one daughter. Uh, so I could create them into good human beings. That is my success in life. And they
Okay.
were close to my heart, understanding. But if you say of the materialistic world, recently on Deepavali, I had many glittering papers that we tear ruthlessly when the gifts come. No? We just scratch them out. जल्दी से देखो क्या gift आया है. Hmm?
Right.
And then we throw them in the dustbin. But this time I didn't throw them in the dustbin.
Okay.
Okay, I made paper foil balls out of them, gifting balls out of them, and I put them in the flower vase
Okay.
as the soil of the stand. तो वो
Okay.
जो फ्लावर वास है कांच के हैं उसके अंदर जो लाल पीले नीले हरे वो गिफ्ट पेपर्स रैप किए हुए अंदर से दिखाई देते हैं तो
Hmm.
बहुत सुंदर दिखाई देते हैं आई थिंक दैट थिंग आई हैव done
Do you
something good these days.
do you have
Hmm?
that with, do you have that with you right now?
No, no, I'm in the office. That's at home.
You are not carrying.
But
Okay,
I'll
I
send you a pic of that.
okay.
You just have to crumble them into ball and put them inside. Nothing else. So that gives a support to the plant, the
Mm-hmm.
artificial plant. Okay, and looks
Okay.
good also.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Any message for our viewers, ma'am?
If you sweep the room, sweep as nobody sweeps. If you look after a plant or a lawn, उसको ऐसा मेंटेन कर दो कि कोई कहे कि गार्डनर कौन है, राइट? अगर अपना बेड लेआउट करना है तो ऐसा बेड लेआउट कर दो कि आते के साथ ही हस्बैंड कहे वाओ, आपने क्या किया, आज बेडरूम इतना सुंदर लग रहा है। और अब खाना बनाए तो ऐसा बनाए कि बस अपनी आत्मा उसमें डाल दें, ठीक है? और सब लोग कहें कि बहुत अच्छा बना है। तो जो भी करें, पूरा करें, पूरे मन से करें, पूरे विश्वास से करें और जिंदगी को मजे से जिए।
Right, ma'am. Absolutely. I think with this invention of AI and all, our lifestyles they have changed a lot, and we have become so advanced and fast that we have started skipping, all these things. And these are very petty things which give us inner happiness. So I think we are missing out all these things. But your message is so inspiring that it hit me for a second. Like what am I doing in my life?
You
Seriously.
know, Amita, we have so many contacts,
Hmm.
fine, but contacts are not the people in our life, fine. There are a few people in our life that stand out of the ICU ward when you are on the bed.
Right,
So
ma'am.
you have to take care of your people around you, fine,
Right,
who live
right.
for you, who think of you. Contacts are to be maintained, but
Hmm.
people around us are to be lived. They're our lifeline. So pay full attention on your work. Work is work, worship, but we can never, never, ever avoid our lifelines, you know.
Right, ma'am.
So count your lifelines, your parents, your brothers, sisters, your in-laws that are your present mother, father, your would-be, your husband, your children. They are your life, you know.
Hmm.
Love them as much as you can.
Right, ma'am. I'm impressed and deeply touched with your words, with your thoughts. I mean, they are truly inspiring, truly. Okay. It's time to wrap up the session now. And as we wrap up, let's keep Mrs. Sharma's lessons close to our heart, whether it's using stories to teach, promoting inclusivity, or simply leading with kindness. And until next time, I urge you to keep dreaming big and changing the world one awesome step at a time. Take care, stay awesome, everyone. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Amrita, for this wonderful session.
Yeah,
Thank you.
ma'am.